and this is Rap Breed Radio, KRBR with Greg Street. I'm Rod ATO chapter, and we're celebrating. Yeah, this is Rap Breed Radio, KRBR, hosted by your boy Greg Street.
It's your boy Big
ATL
Sale, man.
chapter,
Fast
stand
Harleys
up.
on the run with your Brung. I'm here today, man, with my boy Greg Street, the president of Rare Breed and the We Need to Read program, man. They got a lot of things going on for the youth. I'm going to let them talk about it, and we're going to get into it, man. It's a lot of changes being made, man. You got people out here that ride these motorcycles, these HDs, that's trying to help with the positive change, man, and get this thing going. So sit back and enjoy this interview as we get into it. What's going on, gentlemen?
How you doing, bro? This is my president, Poop, a.k.a. Mr. President Finch, a.k.a. Mr. President Clinton. And we up here at T.G.I. Fridays at Camp Creek, man. We have our We Need to Read program. We do We Need to Rap, We Need to Read, Rap Read. And every year we do a big scholarship program. This year we actually have two schools, an all-girls school and an all-boys school, competing against each other. So Clint said he ready to write a check. He ready to turn up for 2014, so we turning all the way up, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the brothers here. We at T.G.I. Fridays with the Jack Martin.
And they here, and it ain't open. It's just them. This is like some, I done bought the whole joint out type of thing, too, so y'all need to understand the major is going down major.
This is actually our private breakfast. I want to say what's up to Miss Lakes at Coretta Scott King and Dr. Jones at Best Academy. Best Academy is an all-boys school. Coretta Scott King is an all-girls school.
Oh, okay.
So what Clint wanted to do was have a competition with the girls against the boys. So
They say the girls are smarter than boys anyway, so we're going to get to see.
Might be. Looking for healthy competition, bro.
So
it's
It's
going to be a healthy competition because it's like Baby Spellman going against Baby Morehouse.
that's what it is.
But I went to Clark.
But you went to Clark. Shout out to Clark. You heard him. So Clint, what brought Rare Breed into this? I mean, for y'all that don't know, Greg Street is a member of Rare Breed. He's not just wearing the T-shirt; he's official Rare Breed. And occasionally you'll see him on his motorcycle. Notice the word occasionally. But Clint, what brought Rare Breed into the We Need to Read program?
Actually, Greg Street brought us into We Need to Read program. We felt it was a good program, and we always supported youth.
Okay.
And our charities and what have you. So since Greg is in our club, we want to support him and support our brothers and support our own families and our own communities. So this is a good way for us to do that. So we just partnered up with Greg Street and his program, which is already, going and already established. So we just want to support him and this program and the kids of Atlanta as much as we can.
Greg, how long has the program been in existence?
I actually started the scholarship fund in like 1998.
Okay.
And I started We Need to Read in 2000. The We Need to Read part of it actually started in 2006.
Okay.
So every year we do a $10,000 scholarship. We've done 24-hour readathons. We have kids read for 24 hours. Read the most books, win $10,000. We give away sneakers, we give away money, we give away PlayStation, we give away Xboxes, we give away TVs, all types of stuff. But the purpose of the program really is to challenge our kids because all around the country, the education system told us years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, that all of our kids in the city basically are reading below grade level.
Okay.
So basically the program is to teach kids that it's cool to read, and how you do that is you make them have an interest in reading about things that they have a personal interest in. That way, once they get used to it, they start acquiring so much knowledge. Now it's not hard for them to read social studies. It's not hard for them to read science because they've broken that bad taste in their mouth for, I don't like to read, it takes too long.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And just thumbing through the chapters trying to find the answers and not acquire the knowledge that's in these books. So basically that's what we Need to Read does. And we add a cool factor to it with the money and the gifts and the different other little twists that we do. And with this competition, it's going to be major, man. Because actually it's for $1,000. But the kids don't know yet that we're actually going to give $1,000 to the best boy at Best Academy who reads the most books, and $1,000 to the girl at Coretta Scott who reads the most books. But they actually think they're competing against each other for $1,000.
Okay. For the whole school.
For both schools.
Okay. Let me ask you, is this a local program or is this a national program?
It's a local program right now, but a lot of people want me to take it national. The Rare Breed chapter in LA is actually expressing interest in doing some contests and doing some things with it. And some other people at the radio station and other places have inquired about it. But right now, it's Rare Breed, Greg Street. We got a lot of schools around Atlanta that we are in doing this program and just trying to help these kids understand the importance of knowing how to read, how just that one thing alone can make everything else so much easier.
Exactly. What Greg is doing, what he doesn't realize is that more he encourages students to read, it helps with their communication skills, it helps with their vocabulary, and it expands their imagination and take them to places outside of Atlanta so that they can make an impact to the world. So as much as we can get these kids reading and thinking about other things and not just sports or not just, you know, music or whatever, because I'm pretty sure the way Greg talks and his personality and his wit, he has a huge vocabulary. And,
He kind of smart. He kind of smart.
He may seem like he's, you know, street or whatever, but he can talk with
the best of them, yeah.
As well as, you know, the folks, you know, the everyday folks. And that's what we have to do. Our kids have to be versatile like that.
Okay, my question to you, Poot, is this. What does motorcycles and teaching kids to read, what is the connection?
Well, the connection with us is just a charitable event. We always are looking to give back. And if we can give back to the kids as much as we can, because, you know, the youth in this community, the young men in this community will eventually grow up to be members of Rare Breed Motorcycle Club or other clubs in the community or other organizations in the community to support our community. And that's what we're looking at.
Is it one thing also, too, Greg, is it one thing to make sure that we portray a positive image to the kids about motorcycle riders? Because there's so much stuff on TV about the negative concepts, and especially us as black. First off, one of the biggest connotations that we as blacks don't ride Harleys. So now that we're riding Harleys and getting into that arena, you think that's important for the kids to know?
Of course it is. I actually had one principal at a school that I was involved with actually bought a Harley. You know, I was in the school already, and after he found out I rode Harleys, he said, "Man, I've been thinking about getting one." So he finally got one.
Okay.
He actually came into the club. So, you know, it's a lot of positive things on a whole lot of levels.
Okay.
You know, there's really no genuine connection between reading and the motorcycles, but what it is, it's an extension. Like most people don't understand when you're in entertainment or you're on a day-to-day job, what makes you better, what separates good from great is the extension of your personality.
Okay. Of
different things that you like to do. Like Clint is a certified accountant.
No, I'm not an accountant. I'm in IT.
I was going to say money. I don't know about you. I'm talking about.
I work for an accounting firm,
okay.
but I'm in IT.
He's certified in IT. Now, just tell the camera how many people that you struck up interesting conversations around motorcycles that are in the IT.
Yeah, so absolutely.
Okay.
He's right, because when you talk to and develop relationships with people in business and all walks of life, they don't want to know about just you and what you do for their business. They want to know about you personally.
The lifestyle,
and when I talk about, you know, riding my motorcycle and riding across the country to LA and back and going to the Grand Canyon and going through all of those experiences, you know, people like to hear about that and they want to do it too because they have similar experiences. I've talked to, you know, CEOs and business people that have run with the bulls out in Spain. And we talk about that, and then I talk about the motorcycles, and it helps us bond our relationship. That's basically what it's doing. So the motorcycle is just a way for us to come together, and this is giving back is just what we do.
Yeah, you're kind of killing 2 or 3 birds with one stone, too, showing a positive image.
We ain't killing no birds, though.
I'm not saying, correction. You kind of take it over 2 or 3 different things with one stone because you're showing a positive image to us as black men, and we're reaching back, giving away to the community, and we're bringing up the youth at the same time, which is a heck of a program. G, my question to you would be is that with the We Need to Read program, how does this help the parents as well? Does it have any effect on the kids to the parents?
Of course. I mean, because like with kids being into all these video games and everything, we gotta make our kids understand. If you read about video games, you can start designing video games. You can start to play video games.
Yes.
So now your mother is trying to actually buy you a program so you can learn how to design video games. She's trying to get you into gaming. You know, schools and gaming class is always going to be a common denominator because information is always going to be the common denominator to make you great instead of just good at what you do.
The other thing about that too, Sal, is that it builds self-esteem. So as these kids become better and better at, you know, reading and other things, it builds their confidence and their self-esteem, and that helps their parents to get them into other things. And actually, it extends. You know, maybe someone might see potential in a youth who may not have access to some of the things that other folks have access to. So, we may want to get that person into, business, accounting, computers, gaming, programming.
Where the big money is.
Exactly. And other sports that we don't typically play, like, lacrosse or golf.
Yeah.
There are ways that you can get into that. And basically, what's more important that what we're giving to these kids is a way to network with others, because their experience is not going to be the same as somebody else's experience, but it's a way to bring them together.
Okay, G, one more question. How can other people on the outside help the We Need to Read program? Like if a regular person or even a parent that's not a part of one of the schools that are in the program right now, how can they help?
Just reach out for us and let us know what it is they want to do, what they're having problems with, and we'll come in and make a program just for them.
Okay.
It may be a contest for flat screen TV and Xbox if it's a bunch of boys.
Okay.
It may be a shopper spree if it's girls.
Okay.
It may be money to start a bank account or a college fund for any student. So it just depends on what grade level. It depends on what the problem is. It depends on how you want to address it. We could tailor make it to fit the situation.
So it is available for any school out there?
Exactly.
Okay.
Grab a Red Breed member, stop them on the street, and get information. We'll provide information that we need.
Google me.
Google me. Well, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. It's your boy Big Sale. You heard it from Greg Street. You heard it from Poot, the president of Rare Breed. They got some positive stuff going on, man. FHO, we got all kind of things going on. We're moving in positive directions. I will be closely monitoring this program. Greg is going to keep me close on the schools and who's winning, how many books. From here on out, hopefully we can interview some of the kids and maybe the principals to see how has the program enlightened the kids in the school, because I think that's going to actually kind of brighten the school up a little bit. If you had to leave, my FHO thing, if you had to leave anybody watching this with one thing, motorcycle related, life related, or anything related, what would it be, G?
For the kids, We Need to Read, you got choices. You got a book, you got model. You got book, you got weed.
Okay.
You got book. This is what's going on.
Yeah. Keep it 100. You know
what's going to make it better for you in the long run.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For girls, you got boys. For boys, you got girls. You got a book. What's going to help? What's going to make you better in the long run? And that's the message that we're trying to get out. We want to make productive individuals, productive citizens. We want to take our people to the next level.
Okay. What would it be for you?
For me, I would just tell everybody, find a way to give back. It's not about you anymore. It's about the youth that are coming to lead us in the future. So find a way to give back.
That meaning, LeBron is really supposed to be better than Jordan. If you don't think it is, we're going backwards.
Hey, look at him, man.
I'm not saying
The best athlete in the nation ever lived is Bo Jackson. Look it up.
Okay, now I'm going to ask y'all one more question before I go. What's the #1 motorcycle club in the land, man?
Rare Breed.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We got Rare Breed, private ventures. As y'all can see, T.G.I. Friday is all the way closed. They got doing their thing. Young Pooh getting his plate after getting his interview in. So, Pooh, what you think about this, man? The whole place closed down just for just for y'all to do what y'all do, man.
I thank the people at T.G.I. Fridays, brother. Without them, we wouldn't be here.
Yes, that's what it is, man. You got them breed ups.
Yo, it's this one, and this is Rap Breed Radio, KRBR with Greg Street. I'm Rod ATO chapter, and we're celebrating the